Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Rigatoni. Basically what I'm going to be doing in this game is basically going to be putting this game on auto. I mean, I've done this before, I'm pretty sure, with the one Escanor team way back when, but then saw Grand Cross did something like this yesterday with Ludo Margaret. I was like, you know, maybe this is a good time to talk about my future in Grand Cross and what I want to do with my channel, etc., and kind of just complain about how PvP is right now. The past few PvP videos I've done are trying to use off-meta units. Obviously, they're not going to win every match, but I feel like they should definitely have a chance to win. And pretty much I lost 1 out of like 10 or 15 matches it took like an hour and a half to do. And also, you know, just having to face a bunch of bots. Like, I should be able to queue up, put on an option where I only want to face players, or if I have it disabled, then I just play the game normally and I have a chance to face a bot or I have a chance to face a player. I don't really care how long it takes, but it definitely wastes my stamina and just makes PvP really unacceptable to play. It's just not that fun because it's like, okay, so I just wasted 5 stamina and now, yeah, I'm going to just put it on auto, by the way, guys, because, you know, let's just see how busted the Bond team is. But yeah, it's just unbearable, to be honest, because I waste all that stamina. I have to waste gems. There's no other way to get stamina on global. On JP, I'm pretty sure you get like daily or every other day, you get stamina just from logging in and collecting it, you know, in the little like mail tab where you collect your like friend coins, that little area, which is pretty nice. You know, you get an extra 2 or 3 stamina. It's pretty good, you know. It's like, okay, I don't have to waste as much gems, I guess. That's 1 free gem, basically. That's just one small thing, and then we go into the meta, where how oppressive this game is. Literally, the only thing that I don't like is Bond anymore. Like, Merlin teams, I'm fine with. Escanor teams, I'm fine with. I could have a chance against them using pretty much any unit that I wanted to. Obviously, if I'm facing Escanor, red units get slaughtered. If I'm facing Lolly Merlin, blue units get slaughtered. That's understandable. They're heavy DPS. You know, type disadvantage against them makes it very forgiving, I guess. But if you face a Bond team and you use a blue unit, you still take an absurd amount of damage. Yesterday, I was using 2 days ago, I was using blue Small Diane. Maxed all her defense cosmetics, I'm pretty sure, or at least half of them. I did all that. I have all of her cosmetics UR, and I still got one shot with a rank 2 buff and a rank 2 Bond card. How? Why is that fair? Like, there's no way escaping Bond as well, because at least with Escanor, it's AoE, right? So you bring in a taunt unit. That's how I had to do pretty much every PvP video. It was like, okay, whatever. I mean, I have to bring in a taunt unit. It kind of makes it so I can't bring in crit team. It's not as reliable, which is kind of fine. I don't think the crit team should be the best team in the game or anything, but it should definitely be usable. And it is now with Bond, I won't lie. It's definitely usable. Also, this bot almost didn't use a freaking ultimate. That would have been funny. But as you see, like, this team is pretty much unstoppable if you 6-6 all of them. Like, I just wasted his entire team. And if the AI was smarter, it should have used a Bond card, because then I would have gotten Bond's ult and wiped him as well. Like, this is a real player. I thought this was a bot. I truthfully thought this was a bot. But it goes to show just how busted the meta is. I'm just going to keep it going. I'm going to rant. And then I'm going to get to, am I going to quit Grand Cross? Am I just going to take time off? Am I going to start a new channel? Which I have started a new channel, by the way. Hopefully I put it in my channel tab. Let's see, what is it called even? If I go to my channel, it would be in community? No, it would be in channels. On my homepage, it would be in channels if you go there. And I need to add it to the description. I think it already is in the description, but I can't remember, to be honest. But yeah, I will be starting, I have started a second channel. I'm probably going to start a gym channel as well, because I do actually enjoy that quite a bit. Oh, whoops, I need to put it on auto, my bad. This guy probably has 6-6 Bond, by the way, so be prepared. But then also the lack of content and the 1 month gap in between Grand Cross, JP, and Global is absolutely insane and just kills all hype for me. It destroys it, because being a YouTube content creator, I have to do JP, which is fine. That was fun. Doing the JP stuff for Ragnarok, that was exciting. It was like, okay, it's a brand new thing. And then I have to do every single update a month later on global, and it kills all sort of hype. It's just really boring because it's like, oh, I'm fighting final boss Glycinia again, and I got my ultimate Keck W. Oh, he taunted. Never mind. I lost, or I didn't get my ult, but whatever. But like, just facing the same bots or the same content over and over and over is really just degrading. A bunch of people are leaving as well. Like, so many people have just quit Grand Cross because they're just so sick of it. You know, Fest unit, then it's going to be a Holy War Fest unit, then it's going to be a Ragnarok banner, then it's going to be a filler banner, and then it goes back to a Fest banner. That's the cycle that we're at. It's such garbage that it's just endless banners that you really want to summon on, but you can't ever get a chance because they don't update the banners. They fill it with garbage usually. The rates don't go up at all, which I don't mind the rates. The thing I do hate, though, is the fact that they need to update either how many gems we get, because we do get quite a few, I won't lie. From PvP, if you get max PvP, you have a lot of gems to get, but now trying to climb the ranks in PvP is dreadful. It's actually just horrible. Because if you don't have Fest units, it's like, well, I just face a Fest unit every single match and I can't climb. And it's just horrible. I've heard from multiple people that they literally just can't get through, like, Platinum because people just gatekeep and hide at the bottom and just bully people just because they want to feel good about themselves because they're a Bond user. It's not fun. You know, PvP is the same team. I bet you anything, the next teams are either going to be Glow Eater or Bond teams. That's all we're going to face, and it's horrible. And then another thing, you know, having to do Knighthood boss, etc., that's really lame. There's no hard Knighthood boss, or not Knighthood boss, no hard final bosses anymore. Ever since Final Boss Escanor, they have completely given up on actually making a hard final boss because they got such a hate response. Even though it wasn't because it was hard, it was because it was such RNG based that basically no one could predict and actually have a good run at. Like, to beat it, not score high points, none of that BS, just actually beating it was dreadful. Like, you had to have blue mono. That was the only way. In my opinion, that was the only way to beat it. And now we're going to be talking about another thing Elian Grand Cross brought up on one of his most recent videos. He did a thing where there's like 3 different versions of each unit that all require a different costume, and it's absolute BS. Because there's the base Merlin. Oh, we lost. RIP. Imagine losing. Almost losing to an auto. Keck W. I lost to a... Damn, that bot slapped me. But, there's 3 Merlins in the end. There's the Lolly Merlin, there's the base Merlin, and then there is the new stupid Summer Merlin. Which, there's a Demon Melee and a New Year's Demon Melee. Why was the Merlin not just added in and just kept as the same blue unit? I think it's stupid, especially since that Merlin is from year 1. It's so stupid. They make you have to buy new cosmetics. What it should have been is just a new Merlin with a whole new batch of outfits. And it's like, oh, cool. I really like those outfits. I want to spend on those. Or, oh, cool. I really like just this one outfit, so I only want to have this one. So that way, I have the swag. Dude, we're so good. We're so good at this game. Our bot is absolutely cracked, bro. But, yeah, like, I don't know. I'm having fun doing Halo. I'm not having fun in PvP anymore. Like, in all honesty, like, trying to come up with PvP videos and, you know, just taking 1 to 2 hours recording a PvP video that just increases my stress and literally just, like, hurts me, basically, is horrible. It took me almost 2 hours to record that Bond video, and I had, like, 3 good matches out of it. Because they were all bots, and the one match that I did face with a bot, I literally got wiped because a Bond team and Assault Melee are just so busted against, I mean, obviously, Assault Melee is not really that busted, it's just because, you know, I was using a horrible team. But facing Bond teams is just so oppressive. He kills 90% of the units simply because he's AoE. And another thing I don't like in this game is the gray buffs. The gray buffs are the most oppressive thing in the game because if you can't remove them at all, it's like, well, how do I get rid of them? There should be some kind of effect in the game that dissolves buffs. So you do like an AoE, or even just start off with a single target unit that can do it. And you single target them, and then the next turn, so it's your turn, it goes to their turn, they lose all their gray buffs. So Escanor's passive would reset. Ludo passive would also be gone, I believe. But, I mean, it's a passive, so I don't know if that would work. Maybe I mean, I guess Astronaut is a passive as well, so yeah, it would work. You would be able to dissolve away their grade buff. And then Bonds would be gone. It would fix so many problems in the game because they can't nerf these units. The only thing I think they can do is nerf their substats, which I don't even think they're allowed to do that at all. But they need to do something about the gray buffs because you can't remove them while freezing them or stunning them. Obviously, you can't do it while stunning, even though I think I just said stunning. But, you know, freezing or petrifying should easily remove them, but it doesn't, and it's so stupid. Now, obviously, there is an advantage to having gray buffs. Buff removal. You can't remove it that way, but maybe we get a gray buff removal. That would be the next best option, in my opinion. But this game doesn't seem like it wants to do that. And it's quite unfortunate. They're just adding so many things that are breaking the system because they're trying to rework their past mistakes on this game. That's all they're trying to do. They're trying to fix it from the one. So that's why they brought in Lolly Merlin. And then Lolly Merlin was super oppressive, so they brought in a really good red unit. And now he's oppressive. Every single unit they bring in is oppressive, and it just absolutely dominates the meta for months. Like, that's exactly how Lost Vein was. Like, he dominated the map pretty much all the time. You could counter him, but it was very annoying too, because if you crit, and a lot of units could crit because they were like AoE units, it was very annoying. Also, we lost to the best team in the game. This is actually the best team in the game, the Lolly Merlin team, so shout out to him. I'm just going to forfeit, he won. But yeah, like, it's very unfortunate how this game is going, because eventually it's going to get to SA6, level 100, yada yada yada, maybe even okay, but I'm gonna be talking about this. But another thing I hate, they are not following JP. I want my rare rule, bro. That was the week I wanted to have so much fun in this game. I maxed out every single rare unit, every single SR unit, all at level 90. I'm working on level SA5, or at least SA4ing every single SR unit in the game. That is what I'm working on, because that is what I enjoy in this game. That is what really made me have fun in PvP. I've done multiple rerun videos. They were honestly the highlight of my channel, in my opinion. This man brought in Hauser. I've never seen this before. What a pog man. Shout out to you, Ayo Devo. Check your man out. But yeah, like, that's the only thing I enjoy in this game. Using SR and rare units, because it's memey and it's funny. And not that many people have every UR or every rare character UR'd in the entire game. Only the massive filthy whales. And I've only bought one cosmetic for them, or one UR pack to finish the final one, because I wanted to get it done before the rare rule dropped, and it never did. They got that rule a month ago, and it's the final week of it. So if they do bring it in, we're gonna get it. I don't know, and then I have to wait 2 more weeks through garbage rules that I honestly don't like. I think one's like no lifesteal, one gives you ignite stacks, and then something other bullshit that I don't care about. I'm just fed up with Grand Cross, to be honest. Like, they don't do anything right. They nerf the banners, they don't improve the banners at all. They don't give any more like resources or anything. They haven't revamped PvP. They haven't changed the Knighthood shop at all. The prices are still absolutely absurd. They don't give out more pendants. So everybody is starving for pendants. And Belmos cores. I don't really need Belmos cores at this moment in time. But so many people just have no Belmos cores that it's just like, bro, what are we supposed to do if you want us to have level 90 units? Like, what happens when the level 100 comes? They're screwed. They're screwed. They're 100% screwed. They will not do anything. And come on, Bond, can you wipe his entire team? That'd be pretty epic. Cringe, bro. They have so much HP right now. He probably has Twigo in the back too. But this game is so much for me, especially because I jump around on 2 games, because they release so much content on JP that I want to get ahead of. I want to recover it. I want to get it out to you guys, because it leads to more views and it really does help the channel. But on the side note of that, it's because I end up doubling the content, and it's very annoying and boring, because it's like, I've already done this, and then I always have to stress about maxing out all the new characters. I get shit for not level 90ing characters on JP, and it's like, bro, I don't play JP, I'm sorry. And they're like, oh, just main JP, and it's like, I don't want to. JP is lame. I hate having to translate every little skill, every little niche for it. and half the time it's translated wrong, so it's like, well, what's even the point? So basically, I think I'm going to be taking a break from Grand Cross because I am just kind of sick of the meta. I am sick of covering this game right now. I'm not going to be spending any money on this game. I don't want to give this company any more money. They aren't doing anything to fix it. They aren't adjusting any of the prices in the shop at all either. They aren't dropping any good bundles, so it's like, what's the point of even doing this? They actually made the bundles even worse once they included the tickets, apparently. So, you know, that's a absolute shaft and a half. And I just don't like the game that much anymore. Like, I want to be able to use meme teams, and it's not a thing anymore. I try, and it's just undoable. It's undoable in this game now. And it's quite a shame, because a lot of people built their channels up by using meme teams or randomized teams, and you can't really do it anymore. It takes hours upon hours to actually even get a good clip with a meme team. Like, it's almost impossible. So, yeah, I'm probably going to stop covering it unless something epic drops, or maybe I'm just like, oh, I'll hop on some Grand Cross, I'll do a video. Like, I'm thinking of doing a Margaret, Bond, and, Assault Melee video on JP, because it's like, that's 4 buffs just from that. That could be pretty funny. I'm not going to bring Sigurd because they just cleanse Sigurd anyways, so, you know, it's like, whatever. I don't know, it could be pretty meme funny, I don't know. So, yeah, I'm going to be posting Halo content because I find that game way more fun. It's going to have content eventually, like actual hype content when Halo Infinite drops. I'm going to be doing a gym channel eventually as well. You know, I'd like to review supplements, help you guys figure out a plan, because I don't do any of the juice as a lot of these influencers do or anything. And look at that, we won. We won. This game is too easy. Like, Bond is busted. The artifact card system is pretty cool, I'm not going to lie, but how Netmarble does things, I'm pretty sure we're going to see some pay-to-play stuff coming in very, very soon. They're just easing it in, you know? Because before Global, Grand Cross was one of the most free-to-play games ever. Nagato made a video on it because the only thing that mattered were dupe levels. There was nothing else. Nothing else was pay-to-play. There were no 6/6 units besides the Lost Man. I think he literally just released like a week before or after Global dropped. And that was the only one. So we were just like, oh, okay. I mean, it's one of the most hyped units in all Grand Cross. This makes sense. But now there's Ozzo and Hawk. There's Lolly Merlin because her ultimate has to be 6/6 in order to have a maxed out shield, which actually really, really helps you live. There's Goddess Liz. Her shield takes ult levels. Instead of just making it raw DPS, it makes your ult so much better. And then obviously the one, you get a double ultimate basically. Assault Belly, fairly free to play. I think his is fine. Obviously Bond, absolutely master in 6/6. You know, goated, absolutely insane. I guess Frowdren could have been considered a a pay-to-play unit, but like he wasn't that toxic. It's like, okay, I can't have buffs. I can't remember if it's a gray debuff. I think it's just a regular buff, and then you can just cleanse, and then it's gone. And they're going to be adding more of those units in, guys. Don't worry. They will definitely be adding more of those toxic units that get better at 6 out of 6. I can't really think of any right now, but like I can't think of any else in-game, but they definitely will get better and better. And it's quite unfortunate because, you know, I've done a lot for this game. I've played a lot of this game, and I love this game, but they're killing all hype for me. In all honesty, it's too much. So I'll be posting what I want to post. I'm going to be more active on the other channel, maybe, because it does take a bit of time. You know, I have to record like 3 to 4 hours of raw Halo gameplay to get a good, like, 10-minute video sometimes, because, I don't know, or maybe I'll just put in full matches at the beginning, you know. Raw gameplay, I don't know. There's something fun. It's just more fun because it's more satisfying that I didn't have to pay $100 to get this character. It's just one loadout with random abilities on Halo Reach, I guess. That's about the only difference. I like Halo Reach. It's not bad. And then you just go in and you shoot people in the face. You just shoot them in the face, and then boom, you win. Or you run away and try not to get stabbed in the back by an infected, because I love playing Infection. So, yeah, that's just my take on Grand Cross, and I hope you guys can still support the channel, you know, any way possible. It still means a lot to me. I will still be uploading content. I just don't know how frequent. I might take 1 week off. I might take 4 weeks off. I don't really know. But, yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know down below, what do you guys think of Grand Cross right now? What do you guys think they should most likely change? I mean, Belmos is kind of oppressive because if you're running it with randoms, and it's just absolutely undoable practically unless you're doing normal, and people just have to insist on doing hell, otherwise they won't get enough mats, and it's like, I've gotten 15 from easy. Shut up. Like, just do it. It's not that hard. Like, just put it on easy, one tap it, and then leave. It's that easy. So, yeah. If you guys are new to the channel, consider subscribing. That would be greatly appreciated. We still will be doing content. Streams every once in a while, you know, join the Discord. And, yeah, hope you guys have an amazing day. Thank you for listening to the end if you have. And peace out.